So I have a guest that's been coming to me consistently for years, never had any scalp issues, and always had healthy hair. Life happened, I didn't see her for a while, and when she came back, the first thing she tells me is that she was recently diagnosed with seborrheic dermatitis from a dermatologist. Now in my mind, I'm like, how is it that someone who never had this challenge is now having this challenge? So of course this sent me into research mode. Now, I'm not a dermatologist, just a cosmetologist who loves to go down the research rabbit hole, so you don't have to. But let me show y'all what I found. First things first, seborrheic dermatitis is caused by an overgrowth of yeast called Malassezia, and I hope I'm saying that right. And this yeast lives on our skin naturally, but when it overgrows, it triggers inflammation, flaking, redness, and irritation on the scalp. And guess what feeds the overgrowth? Improper cleansing, dead skin cells, sebum buildup. A study published in the Journal of American Academy of Dermatology found that 79.4% of African American women reported washing their hair less than once a week. So this is just not my guest story. This is a real pattern in our community that we need to talk about. And here's why it hits different for those of us with tightly coiled type 4 hair. See, with straight hair, sebum gets the opportunity to travel down the hair shaft pretty quickly. But with tightly coiled hair, that sebum has to navigate every single spiral and coil before it can even reach the midshaft. That means that it's just piling up and sitting on the scalp. Now let's talk about oils, because I know that in our culture, we grew up putting oil on our scalp. And I'm not here to demonize oils. However, research shows that adding oils to your scalp can actually contribute to the overgrowth of yeast, especially when combined with infrequent washing with tightly coiled hair. So if you're already dealing with buildup and you're putting oil on top of that, you're actually worsening the condition without even realizing it. Now let's take it one step deeper. Your scalp does not exist separately from your body. A systematic review of 13 studies involving nearly 14,000 patients found that people with seborrheic dermatitis had significantly low levels of zinc, vitamin D, and E. And to add to that, women who followed a Western diet high in processed foods, sugar, and refined carbs had a higher risk of developing it. Now, this is just some of the research that I found online, but if any of this resonated with you, drop a comment below and let's start the conversation.